Eleanor lived alone in a small cottage by the sea, the waves her only companions for years. The villagers kept their distance, leaving her in a quiet solitude she'd grown accustomed to. The rhythmic crash of the waves against the shore was a constant soundtrack to her solitary life, a lonely symphony that mirrored the emptiness in her heart. One stormy night, a faint whimper pierced the wind's roar, a sound barely audible above the tempest's fury. Driven by an instinct she couldn't explain, Eleanor pulled on her thick coat and ventured out into the gale. At her doorstep, shivering and soaked to the bone, was a small, mud-caked dog, its fur plastered to its skin. It whimpered again, a pathetic sound that tugged at something deep within Eleanor's hardened heart. She scooped the creature into her arms, the warmth of its small body a stark contrast to the biting wind. She brought it inside, wrapping it in a soft blanket, the warmth of the hearth chasing away the chill. Over the next few days, Eleanor nursed the dog back to health. She named him Finn. His strength slowly returned, his initial fear giving way to trust, evident in his loving, soulful eyes. He followed her everywhere, a furry shadow at her heels, his presence filling the silence that had haunted her cottage for so long. Eleanor, for the first time in years, felt needed, a profound sense of purpose washing over her. One crisp morning, Eleanor and Finn took their usual walk along the beach. The sun, a rare visitor in that part of the world, glinted off the wet sand, casting a warm glow on the scene. A kind-faced man approached, his eyes filled with a mixture of hope and apprehension. He explained that Finn was his lost dog, his voice thick with emotion. He knelt down, offering Finn a gentle scratch behind the ears. Finn responded with a joyous bark, licking the man's hand. Seeing the undeniable bond between Eleanor and Finn, the man smiled, a mixture of relief and understanding in his eyes. "If you'd like," he offered, "you can keep him. It seems he's found his home." Tears welled in Eleanor's eyes, tears not of sadness, but of a joy she'd forgotten. Finn wasn't just a dog, he was a bridge, a lifeline back to a life she thought lost to the sea's lonely rhythm. He had brought warmth, new friendships, laughter, and a sense of belonging she hadn't known was possible. Now, watching the waves from her cottage window, Eleanor smiled, not with sorrow, but with a deep, abiding hope. Her heart, once an empty echo of the lonely house by the sea, was now full, overflowing with the love and companionship of her faithful friend Finn.